Hey folks, I'm going to try to finish off updating June 2018. I got a lot of little things that don't really fit into an entire video on their own, so I'm just going to do them all in this one and just give a bit of an index here at the beginning. If there's anything you're not interested, whatever, you can see exactly where everything is in the video. But before I start, I'm going to give a bit of an update to our pink thunderstorms. And it seems the majority of people are calling them purple, so I'll just go with purple. They look pink to me, but I can see how they see them as purple. So apparently, it's due to sulfur dioxide in the air that is coming from a volcano in Russia. I can't remember the name of the volcano. I don't actually even remember if I heard the name of it, but apparently that's what's causing it. A lot of people are seeing it, not just here in Ontario, but out towards the west coast. I guess it's more common. So that's kind of interesting. So that's probably why I've never seen them before. So I'm going to finish off the month of June for the year 2018, last year. And there's only 4 days. I'm starting on the 27th here, but there's actually quite a bit to cover in that 4-day period. So I'm going to start with an early forecast of rain for the early morning hours. And I took a look at the radar, and the radar shot, you can see it's reached us, and next system is on its way. And I'm sorry it's blurry. I capture these radar animations with my phone, and then I send them to my computer. So apparently when I send them through email, they get cheapened to make the file sizes small enough to send them. So I'm not sure when I noticed this, but I connect my phone directly to the computer now and transfer them directly. It keeps their original quality and they don't go blurry. So looking at our special weather statement, potential for heavy thunderstorms Tuesday, which is today, followed by an extreme heat event for the Canada Day long weekend. Well, I'm not interested in the storms, but the heat event has got my attention and is quite welcome. As you can see, today's temperatures aren't all that great, at 21 and 22. This is in Celsius. But the thunderstorm icon is present all through the afternoon and into late evening. However, starting Friday, it gets nice and hot, reaching into the 30s. And apparently it's going to stick around for a couple weeks, so it's not just the Canada Day weekend, it's going to be for a while. And, I'm perfectly fine with that. So, later when I got up, late afternoon, I look at the radar again, and, well, this is what's happening. It's spotty rain. So the only thing I really needed to do today, I need to go out and get sugar, but I don't grab sugar when I'm out in the rain, because when I get home, it's, by the time I get to it, it's solidified into one big lump. It just soaks up all the moisture. So I didn't bother going out. So next day, the 28th, which just happens to be my birthday, I noticed the forecast had changed, and it looks much better now. Temperatures are much higher, or a little higher. More of the days are higher. So thank you, Mother Nature, for the nice birthday gift. And before I went out, the fire department got a call. I open up the map and I see this icon down here. I click on it and it says happy birthday. So Google knows it's my birthday. Surprise, surprise. I click on it and it just takes me to my Google One account. I was expecting it to, say happy birthday on the page or something, but it didn't. So Blyth got a call for a shed fire and asked Wingham for mutual aid tanker support. And well, it didn't take long for it to grow into a full-blown response from several fire departments. It was quite a large fire.
Attention, North Shore, Wingham firefighters. This is an informational page only. Blyth has just been paged to 39732 Westfield Road for a driving shed on fire with farm machinery inside. That's 39732 Westfield Road. This is an information page only. firefighters, please attend with Blyth at 39732 Westfield Road. That's for a shed on fire. That's at 39732 Westfield Road. Please respond with Blyth Fire. Attention North Huron Wingham firefighters, please respond with Blyth Fire at 39732 Westfield Road. It's for a driving shed on fire with farm machinery inside. Blyth Fire is requesting you respond as they are short one pumper. That's at 39732 Westfield Road. Time is now 11:17, June 28th. Roger that, confirmed. Fire request Brussels for mutual aid.
Dispatch, you can show tank 4 responding. Car 3 plus car 4 belted.
Roger that, requesting full station dispatch from Wingham.
Fire dispatch, ladder 2.
Go ahead.
You can show ladder 2 responding out of the Blyth Hall. Echo plus 2 firefighters belted.
Roger, ladder 2 responding, Echo plus 2 firefighters belted, 1119.
Fire dispatch, North Huron engine 1. Isn't that the one with highball? Car 2, call car 3. Car 2, ladder 2. I've only got 2 on this truck. We're going to set up as our frontline pump, is that correct? So we will lay highball in the laneway of this structure.
Just arriving on scene, hold for further instructions. I may get you to position yourself at the laneway and we'll pull lines off it, and then once the other engine arrives, we may use it for front lines after we get situated.
Attention Wingham Fire, please attend with Blyth Fire at 39732 Westfield Road for a fully engulfed shed fire. That's 39732 Westfield Road between Curry Line and London Road. They're requesting a full station response. It's 11:22 on June 28th, 2018.
Roger that, car 2.
Answer on car 3, go ahead. Roger that, Wingham has received the page, responding with engine 1 and tank 4.
Ladder 2 set up at the second laneway.
Roger that. Command, engine 1 is now on Westfield Road. Where do you want us positioned? Roger that. Fire dispatch, North Huron engine 1 on scene.
Can you have OPP attend the scene for traffic? Car 6, man. Go ahead, car 3. Corner, Alpha Delta corner. Also be tank time when you arrive, Kenny DeVries, I'm going to get you to be in charge of water supply at Belgrade. Go ahead, engine 1.
In all, the fire department was there about 3.5 hours, it gave me something interesting to listen to. I couldn't hear everything that was being said because my scanner's just handheld and it's got this little antenna on it, so couldn't pick everything up, but I could hear pretty good. It was interesting to listen to for a while. So next day I went out. I didn't go very far. I just went to the post office, Timmy's, and Value Mart. And something I can show you in the video here, is my landlord's car's in the driveway. And when we first moved in here, there was no electricity in the garage. There was a hole in the screen, one of the screens in the house, so I just made use of that hole and ran an extension cord out there. Well, today he is installing electricity. So we have electrical outlets in the garage. And when I come back, I back in. Notice the entrance. You see those rails up there? He's also installing a garage door for us. So that's kind of cool. These people are really nice. They're actually doing a lot for us. Very nice people. So now it's the next day, and we get another fire call. I'm just going to play the beginning of this one.
Attention North Huron Fire, Wingham Station, please respond at the request of OPP. The area of Sea Line Road at Harrison Road. Responding for a fully engulfed vehicle fire. Vehicle is in the ditch on the Sea Line. Their caller indicated the driver door was open, however unable to see any occupants. It's Sea Line Road at Harrison Road for a vehicle fire. Attention North Huron Fire, Wingham Station, please respond. The area of Sea Line Road at Harrison Road. Responding for a fully engulfed vehicle fire. Vehicle is in the ditch on Sea Line off of Harrison Road. Unknown if there are any occupants. Their complainant advised the driver's side door was open. It's the 29th of June at 6:31:54. North Huron Car 2, go ahead.
Car 2 acknowledges the page out for Wingham Station. Wingham Station responds to the area of Sea Line Road for a vehicle fire.
Roger that, Car 2 acknowledging the page. You'll be responding at 6:33.
Fire dispatch, North Huron Engine 1.
North Huron Engine 1, go ahead.
You can show Engine 1 respond to Sea Line in Harrison Road. Bravo +3 belted.
Engine 1 responding, Bravo +3 belted at 6:35.
Fire dispatch North Huron Tank 4. Fire dispatch North Huron Tank 4.
Tank 4, go ahead.
Tank 4 responding, car 4 +1 belted.
Roger that, Tanker 4, I copied that you're responding. I just didn't copy which units are on the apparatus.
Tank 4 responding, 2 belted.
Roger that.
Fire dispatch, you can show North Huron car 3 responding.
Roger that, car 3 responding, 6:37.
Fire dispatch, North Huron Engine 1 is on scene. We have one vehicle in the ditch that is fully involved. Bravo B command and mobile. Car 3, do you want to take command when you get here?
And dispatch copies, Engine 1 on scene, Bravo command and mobile, fully engulfed vehicle in the ditch. Tanker 4 on scene, 6:43.
Fire dispatch North Huron command.
Go ahead, command.
I'm not sure how the call came in, but has OPP been notified?
Roger that, call came from OPP.
Roger, thank you.
I'm not going to play any more of this. It's rather uneventful. But I'm including this for two reasons. One, because this is going to happen again. Pretty much the exact same thing. Car on fire, driver's door open, can't tell if anybody's in it. But the second call gets a whole lot more interesting. That actually happened this year, and I'll get to that when my videos catch up to that point. And the other reason I'm showing this is I've noticed there's a lot of fire department activity in this area, especially in the Blyth area. And that kind of worries me a little bit. I'm kind of glad I'm living here and not down that area. Because there's been other fires, been field fires and grass fires and other things that I haven't actually done videos on. There's been a lot of activity, especially in that area. So it's an active area, and it keeps me interested, entertained. You know, it's not a nice thing to say, but I enjoy listening to these calls. I don't know why. It's just an interest that I have. It's something I've always been interested in the fire department and what they're doing. And now that I actually get to hear what they're saying, I don't know what word to really use, but I really can't think of anything other than entertaining. I like listening to them. So I'm not interested in the police department or ambulance or anything. So it's going to be going constant if I was listening to that. I'm only interested in the fire department. And now for some good news. I received my replacement memory card today. I remember when I bought the camera, and it came with a card that was marked as 32 gigabytes, and it was actually a 6 gigabyte card in disguise. Yeah, a bit of cheating there. So this one is an OV Stay Fresh. I've never heard of OV before, so I'm not sure what to think about this. So I ran my tests on it, and several hours later it completed, and you can see I wrote 30 gigabytes, and it resulted in a whole bunch of files, and total file size is just over 29 gigabytes, so that tells me this is an actual 32 gigabyte card, and it's genuine. So do I have another one I can rely on now? So here I am a year later, and this card is still working. This isn't the actual card that I use all the time. I have my 64 gigabyte card and my SJ cam, and this 32 gigabyte card I use on my H9, and I've had no issues with it whatsoever, so I guess it's a good brand. I'm heading out to do my tour today, and temperature currently 32 degrees with a heat warning. And earlier this morning I checked the forecast, and I'm looking at Sunday. Sunday is July 1st. That's Canada Day. That night will be our fireworks display here in Wingham, and I'm seeing the thunderstorm icon. Uh-oh. So I'm actually going to get to see them. Time will tell. While I was out today, I encountered a potential problem. We have sidewalk sales in town. Yeah, this is my first time. I'm not sure if this was actually part of it, or if Home Hardware is just doing something special. But they had this awning out here. I made it underneath. But the one that we had this year, it was all along the downtown on this side. And there was stuff out there. There was tables, and it was just enough room for me to get through. And of course, people checking the stuff out, and I gotta wait for them to move. And there was one awning that wasn't quite high enough, and my flagpole actually kind of clipped it on the way through. It's a real pain, but it was only for one day, so I guess I could tolerate it. It was pretty annoying though. And when I get down to the floodplain, my mowing is sort of kind of working. It's grown in really it's getting pretty tall. It's taller than me now, taller than the monster. But if you look close in some places, you can actually see 3 tire tracks, because the middle one is whichever tire's in that spot, and the other one's out into the grass, and when I come back it's out on the other side, so I'm actually leaving 3 tracks. But I'm working on it. So it's now June 30th, final day of the month, and tomorrow will be the fireworks. And I still don't know where they are. I just know they're at Riverside Park, which is all along here, and I don't know where in the park. I'm assuming it'll be in this area here because it's the biggest area, but I just don't know for sure. So while I'm out, I see a police officer sitting here, so I decide to stop and ask him, and sure enough, so out behind the ball diamond, so that's definitely where it is. And down at the boat launch, it's getting grown in pretty good too, and I'm cutting a path through the weeds. Those of you that keep track, you may have realized that this doesn't look like it does this year. Because last year we had all these weeds in here, and this year it's all pond lilies. Now there's a reason for that, and I'll be getting to that pretty shortly. Oh, how quickly the forecast can change. I decided to check the forecast, and current temperature is 32 degrees, and everything looks the same as it did before. And an hour later, it's now a degree higher, it's now 33 degrees, but there's thunderstorm icons in there. So I'll put these two together, and you can see a 10% chance of precipitation this evening and overnight, and an hour later, it's now 40% with chance of thunderstorms. So I don't have forecast information for tomorrow night with the fireworks, so I don't know if the storms moved to tonight or if we're supposed to get them tonight and tomorrow. I don't know, but they're there now for tonight. The forecast changes so quickly, it's so hard to make plans. So one final thing for this video is, because of all this heat, it is like an oven in my bedroom now. I do have a fan in the window, but my external hard drives are going into thermal shutdown, and that's not a good thing. I don't want to be losing anything. So I now have cooling fans on the hard drives that don't actually have fans in them, trying to keep them cool. And hopefully that's going to solve the problem. I'm hoping. So if you made it through this video, thanks for watching.